Hello. Hey, happy Friday, and welcome to the end of the week cleaning motivation that you need to reset and clean your home. So we are in little man's room, and I am going to strip all of the linen, the bedding, get everything nice and washed. I flipped the mattresses, and I'm going to lay down some baking soda on the mattress to let that deodorize and kind of just disinfect. I like to do this at least once a month, and then I'm going to vacuum everything up. But I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that you are taking care of yourself mentally and physically. The holidays are here, and I know that this time can be hard for some people. And so I am just hoping that you're doing well and you're coping and taking care of yourself, because that is important. You cannot pour from an empty cup. And I hope that you're doing well. So I flipped the mattress, and then I got everything off so that I can get it nice and washed. I like to let the baking soda sit for at least an hour. It actually sat here for a couple of hours, which, I mean, the longer the better, in my opinion. And then we're going to get this vacuumed up. But again, happy Friday. We got we got a good 3 to 4 inches of snow the other day. Like, that was definitely our first real snow. Like, it kind of sleeted. What was that, last week? There was barely any snowfall. But we definitely got a good amount, and it snowed all day that day. We had to go in the patio really in the backyard is the worst. The way that our house is positioned, the sun hits the front of the driveway, which I'm grateful for. In the summertime, it's a bummer because it does hit the grass, and so we're using more water. But I would rather have it the other way around. I'd rather have it to where the sun hits during the winter time, so that we're not having to go out there and shovel so many times. But the back, definitely, the sun doesn't hit the back as much. So we did have to go on the back patio and shovel quite a few times so that Rex can go down the stairs and do his business. And he has plenty of snow-free walkway so that he can go outside and everything else. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
No air would flow through my lungs. Without you, I'd be forgotten. Nobody's singing my song. I'm safe as long as you're with me. At least you're here in my mind. Without you, I would be nothing. That's why I keep you around. The thought of you is the reason why I hold my head up. The thought of you is the light in my life. The thought of you is the only thing that makes me better. The thought of you is what keeps me alive. With you, I feel like a fighter. Nothing can make me back down. With you, I fly so much higher. Yeah. I'm never stuck on the ground.
I'm gonna get a couple of these dishes done. These are just the remaining dishes from last night after making dinner. We got them, hubby did the majority of the dishes, but there was a couple here left over. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash these. I did put some Barkeeper's Friend in this muffin tin because there are some just leftover crud and everything in there. So I let that soak for a little bit of time. And I have this wok pan, and a couple of my pans on the back have just caked on stuff. From using your pans often, you're going to get stuff on them. Food's dripping and it goes onto the eye, and then it kind of sticks to the pan and everything else. So I tried washing it with some Barkeeper's Friend. I let it soak. I did a paste of Barkeeper's Friend and a little bit of water, and I let it sit there for a good hour, and then I scrubbed it, and it was coming off, but not it was taking forever. So I used the stainless steel, what are these called? The Brillo pad, the stainless steel scrubby on it. Y'all, it took some of the paint like the paint that is on the it's not, is it Teflon? I don't think that pan is made of Teflon, but I did read the directions on the Barkeeper's Friend, and there are certain materials that you can't use it on. And I know that that pan is one of them that I could use it on, but it still lifted it up. So I was definitely scrubbing too hard, but that is something that I want to do, is like get my pans, the bottom of the pans and pots and everything just nice and degreased and de-icked, if you know what I mean. Eventually, I would love, like, I think, dream pots and pans, I would love to get an all clad set, a stainless steel set. I have never had stainless steel pots and pans, but I have heard or seen, like professional chefs and everything else, they like really stand by it, and they're supposed to be good pans that work really well. You definitely have to let those pans heat it up before you can use them. Like you have to know what you're doing. You can't just you're not supposed to do that anyway. You're supposed to let your pans preheat before you cook. But that would be my dream, is to have that brand of pot and pan set. And the one that we currently have is Ninja. I mean, it works well. It's actually served us really well. I've had it for a couple of years, and I think we got it at Costco. But that would definitely be my dream set, like something, down the line. I know that those pots and pans can really get expensive. I'm talking like upwards of, $1,000 for like a really good set that's going to last you a long time. And even though I am a frugal gal, like I really do, I like to save a buck. I do feel like with certain things, your money is quality over quantity is definitely the best bet. And I don't mind splurging a little bit or spending money on quality things depending on what it is.
Falling. You're taking me up and up and up and away. You're my darling, 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 darling. You're making my world of darkness turn into day. The thought of you is the reason why I hold my head up. The thought of you is the light in my life. The thought of you is the only thing that makes me better. The thought of you is what keeps me alive. The thought of you is the reason why I hold my head up. The thought of you is the light in my life. The thought of you is the only thing that makes me better. The thought of you is what keeps me alive.
So this did help a lot. I did use the stainless steel scrubby on this, but I was trying to be careful not to scrub too hard because I didn't want to strip the material on this. And this is the only muffin tin that I have. I mean, I don't need 50 million muffin tins. I really do keep just the bare necessities of what I need in the kitchen. I only have like one bigger kind of like pot and skillet. And then I have like the set that I bought was just the bare minimum, not the bare, I mean, what you needed. Like, I don't have an excessive amount of pots and pans. I don't have an excessive amount of utensils and a bunch of kitchen gadgets and stuff like that. We don't have a whole bunch of mugs and, tumblers and everything else. I really try to minimize all of that because it's just for what? Like, I like having less. It really does just make me feel good. And I mean, it helps with overconsumption too. Like, you don't need all those pots and pans and stuff like that you're really never going to use. It's just unnecessary in my opinion. And so I just buy what we need and actually use what we have. That's the bigger thing too. Like, a lot of people that have kitchen gadgets and stuff like that, they hardly ever even use it. You know what I mean? And so it's just, in my opinion, it's just not worth buying and spending your money on. And so I just have the pots and pans. I think I only have one pot, to be honest with you, one actual like pot, and then the rest are just like skillet pans, and I use what I have. So that ended up working. And one thing that I made some chili. So I made some chili. I did half chili cornbread casserole, which was really good. And then I had the remaining chili for just, just regularly eating chili. And then the other half of the cornbread that I just made some cornbread muffins, and it was like perfect for the cold days that we've had lately. But I do want to try to make some sourdough. I have seen several people, like, sourdough starter is a whole process. I mean, an entire process. And I've just seen so many people fail at it. I don't know if I want to try to attempt it myself or just buy an actual sourdough starter kit and then just do, the rest of the steps on my own. But I mean, making sourdough from scratch, like actually making the starter yourself and then doing the other process, is just, those two combined, it's a whole job. It's a whole job. But I've never made sourdough bread myself, like homemade sourdough bread. So that is something that I definitely want to do here soon. I just haven't decided whether I want to try the starter. I feel like maybe I should just try, because I feel like it will be fun. And then if I fail, it's still, I had fun doing it. So it doesn't matter. If I fail, I can always buy the starter kit and then just follow, proceed with the steps after the starter kit. Got the sink nice and cleaned and wiped out, and I was doing more laundry. Like, I washed all of the laundry, or the kitchen towels and the kitchen mat and everything else. I was just doing a bunch of laundry today. But we did end up going to Home Goods. Was it yesterday? Yeah. That store, the devil, but my favorite store. And so I ended up picking up these two mason jars, these clasp mason jars, and they were $9.99 a piece. I have the bigger ones of these, but I couldn't find, they didn't have any more of the bigger ones that I have with, like, that I store my pasta and my flours and everything else for the pantry. And I think these will be perfect. I'm going to use one for oats, and I'm not sure what I'm going to use the other one for. I was thinking about going to IKEA and picking up some of the jars there, but Home Goods is just closer to us, and we were already going to the store, and I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and pick these up. So I took some of the stickers off. I'm going to soak the other stickers that I couldn't get off. And I am going to fill this up with a little bit of vinegar. And then I filled it up with some hot soapy water, and I let this soak for a good amount of time. And then I wash these, and I'm going to let these air dry overnight. With what I've learned is with the clasp type of jars, you really want to let that air dry, because if you towel dry them, the sealant will there will still be water in the sealant, like the rubber sealant that's on the lid. And so letting them dry overnight is just like the way that I prefer to do it. But we are now up in little man's room. Let's go ahead and get this bed reset. I vacuumed up all of the baking soda, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a fresh new set of linens and bedding on his bed. I just vacuumed in Little Man's room. Honestly, it wasn't that, like the surfaces and everything were pretty dusted down and I didn't really need to do a good deep clean in here. So just reset and deep clean the mattress and vacuum up the floor really well. And now we are moving on into our bedroom. I need to make a list of things that I need to get done. Like I still make lists. I still write stuff down throughout the week. I have a calendar that I update every month in our kitchen, and it just reminds us of stuff, you know, like bills and everything else. But throughout the week, I will write stuff down like when we run out of it, as far as food and groceries and things. And even then, I will still write the things that we need down on an index card before we go shopping. And then I will scratch it off while we're shopping. Like, I think I forget that I can actually put stuff in my phone, but I'm just I'm such a pen to paper person. And there's just stuff that I need to get done, like that just like pop in my head when I'm doing like editing or seeing myself clean. And I'm like, oh, I want to get this done. I get this done. Like one of the things is I really want to deep clean the ceiling fans. We have two in our room. So one above the bed, one in the office, one in the spare bedroom. We put one in Little Man's room. We have one in the living room. And I believe that is it. But everything, I mean, dust, they just collect dust like crazy. There's dust and everything else in your house. There's always, always, always something to clean. And I just sometimes just forget about the things, because when you're cleaning, you clean the stuff that you use all the time. You know, it's just like so routine, the bathroom, the kitchen, your bedroom. And so you tend to forget about the other stuff that really needs a good cleaning. There's just a lot of stuff that gets neglected. So that is one of the things that I definitely want to get done, is cleaning the fans really, really well. For some of the fans, I do need the bigger ladder though, like especially the one above our bed. I cannot reach that with I can use a step ladder and a duster, but I like really want to get in there, you know, on the top and the bottom and in the little crevices and everything else. So definitely want to get that done. I have so our comforter is just like a pain in the butt to clean. I'm actually starting to think about maybe going to the laundromat to clean this. Like, it's just the tumbler in the wash was kind of like going off and on, and because it's heavy, like our comforter is really, really heavy, especially when wet. Like that thing weighs a lot. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But as far as drying it takes a couple of dries. I usually use the Ego Dry because that seems to last the longest, but sometimes I still have to lay it out to dry because it doesn't completely dry, as well as our mattress cover. It also, like when that thing gets wet, it really does get heavy. And so, some of this stuff, I did have to put it back in the dryer to dry a little bit longer, but I folded what I could and then, just got the rest of the laundry done.
Wake up, sunshine, the brightest sky. Follow me on this journey. Leave your troubles far behind. It's a new day, yeah. Lights out, I know it's our time. You and me are free tonight. What would we become if we don't take our chance?
while the comforter is drying a bit longer, I am switching out and cleaning hubby's sleep apnea machine. He gets on my nerves with this, y'all. Like, I love my husband to death, don't get me wrong, and I be talking smack. But I'm like, what, switch this stuff out. It needs to be switched out regularly. Like you buy it, so that it can be switched out. Like, this is a breathing apparatus. You're breathing this stuff in. It needs to be cleaned regularly and switched out regularly. And he has a basket of stuff that he has to, like the parts and everything, replacement parts and stuff, but he waits forever to switch it out. And I'm like, no, that is what it is for. I mean, this stuff is expensive. I don't know. You already know how I feel about medical, like insurance and everything else is just such a ripoff in this country. And I just think it's absolutely ridiculous, the amount of money that we have to spend on healthcare. Like it's just ridiculous, but it still is important to keep up with your stuff. Like, health is wealth, and it's just important to do that. So I texted him. I was like, I'm throwing all this stuff out. And he's like, okay. And so I just took everything out of the package. I put it together. And then the stuff that I think the only thing that really he needs to order now is the actual headband piece, because I couldn't find a new one of those. So I just let that soak in clean, in some, we use, what is it? Baby soap. Yeah. What is that stuff called? Yeah. Baby soap. And just, scrub it and everything else. So got that done, and then I'm going to come back and put the comforter back on the bed once it dried a little bit more. And so, we're pretty much done with the beds and everything. And it just felt so good to get this done. Like, there's nothing like crawling into bed and all of your linen just smells so good. Your mattress smells good, and you get out of a hot shower in your warm, cozy pajamas and just tuck into bed. And that's exactly what I did. I came up here early. I took a bath. I watched some football, and we called it a night. Before the night was over, I did give Rex a bath. He definitely needed it. I knew that we weren't going to give him a bath until we came back from vacation. We did board him, and he had a ball, y'all. Like, I mean, a good old time. Like, I thought that he was going to miss us so much. When we went to pick him up, he was still trying to play with the other dogs. Like, he was like, I am not here for y'all, but he had himself a really, really good time. The owner is so, so sweet. She cooked him a Thanksgiving meal. Like, she was just so kind, and she sent us some pictures and everything else. And so he was really dirty with playing with the other dogs and all of that. So I gave him a really good bath, scrubbed him down really good. I brushed him, we clipped his nails, cleaned his ears, all of that. Just gave him a good little spa day. And now it is the next day, and I am going to vacuum up this hallway really well. Rex's hair is everywhere, y'all. It is just everywhere. That's one thing I do want to do is just give him baths a little bit more often. You're not supposed to bathe your dogs like really, really often, but it really does. I have noticed that when we do give him a bath, it does help with the shedding. Like, I just never knew that short-haired dogs shedded so much. Like, his hair is everywhere, y'all, like everywhere. I'm always decluttering or de-shedding this vacuum because his hair even blocks it. Like, it gets clogged because of all the hair that I am picking up. Oh my goodness. And we do what we can to, to help with it. Like, we brush him often. I put coconut oil in his food. I put it on him after his baths and everything else, but it's just inevitable. Like, he is just going to shed. You can see here, all this is hair. Like, it's hair from just the hallway, and I haven't even done the stairs yet.
Show me the call you when you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down.
Done it, I done this before you falling. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this and the more I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist cause I need ya. And it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Holding a couple, get to you clean and proper. Way I move, you know you can love her. You gon' have me on your mind forever, ever. Nice, baby, turn it down like a sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show ya, show me the color where you turn me on.
I was trying to go different directions when I was vacuuming. I mean, this is a tight spot, but I did the best that I could just to try to get up as much of the hair as I could. And I have been, like I said, this has really been helping the de-shedding, like getting all in here and just trying to keep the vacuum nice and cleaned so that it's easier. When you keep up with cleaning, it's just so much easier and you're not having to break your back and do a whole bunch of stuff at once. And so that's what I've been trying to do lately, but man, I can't wait to pull up this carpet. I cannot wait. There's always something. There's always something you want to get done. There's always something that costs money. You know what I mean? But anyways, thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, hey, I hope that you consider subscribing for all things cleaning content. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you. Thank you. I'll see you soon.